The United States President Donald Trump has stirred controversy by questioning why the US allocated $21 million for voter turnout in India's election through USAID, which is short form of United States Agency for International Development. Trump suggested that this particular money could have been used to influence the elections in India and get someone else elected. His comments has ignited a political firestorm, raising concern about foreign interference in Indian democracy. Speaking at a summit in Miami, Florida, Trump made it very clear that he believes that the US should question the Indian government about its funding. He called the situation a total breakthrough, implying that the money may have been used in a way that the Indian government was not fully aware of. Why do we need to spend $21 million on voter turnout in India? I guess they were trying to get somebody else elected. We have got to tell the Indian government. This is a total breakthrough. Trump said all these lines, hinting at a possible attempt to influence Indian elections. But how did this issue came to the light? Let's talk about that now. This revelation first emerged after Elon Musk's Department of Government Efficiency, full form of DOGE, exposed a list of US taxpayers' funds being allocated to various countries. Among them was $21 million fund under USAID labeled for voter turnout in India. This raised eyebrows as it suggested that the US may have tried to influence India's democratic process. The Department of Government Efficiency, which is a very new body headed by Elon Musk, tasked with cutting wasteful spending in the US government. Upon reviewing the USAID allocations to India, DOGE scrapped the $21 million fund, deeming it unnecessary and inappropriate. In the meantime, Trump has strongly supported the DOGE decision to cancel the funding. He pointed out that India is a very wealthy nation and it does not need US money for elections. He also accused India of imposing high tariff on American products, making trade really difficult for the US. Let me quote what exactly he said. Why are we giving $21 million to India? They have a lot of more money. They are one of the highest taxing countries in the world in terms of us. We can hardly get in there because their tariffs are so high. His remarks suggest that he sees no justification for the US spending money on India's elections, specifically when the US faces economic challenge at home. But for India, what does that mean? India's 2024 general elections saw Prime Minister Narendra Modi securing a third term, but with a reduced majority. His party, the Bharatiya Janata Party, failed to secure a majority on its own and it had to form a government with the help of the NDA, that is National Democratic Alliance. Trump's statement has sparked debate over whether foreign funding played a role in India's election or not. However, here let me tell you, no concrete evidence have been provided to support such claims. The Indian government is yet to officially respond to Trump's remark. But here are the key questions that arises now. Why was USAID funding voter turnout in India? Was this money being used to support a particular party or candidate? If India is financially strong, why does it need the United States assistance for the elections? Should foreign government be involved in another country's election process? Think about these questions. Now, Trump's comments are likely to increase scrutiny over foreign funding in India's electoral process. If proven, this could strain relationship between both India and the US, specifically with PM Modi's government. The Indian opposition may also use this particular issue to question the transparency of the elections. With Trump becoming the President of the United States for the second time, his focus on cutting foreign aid and ending unnecessary spending could impact future US-India relationship, specifically in trade and defense partnership. This issue is far from over, and more details are expected to emerge as both the Indian and the US government address these serious allegations.